Welcome back to Thronebreaker. We're about to take on a flame golem with low morale because of my possibly foolish decisions last episode. But before we do that, since I've got some resources, I would like to see whether I can add some Arbalists back into my deck because I really like the Arbalists. They're good cards, and I feel like I don't have enough Blitz characters in general right now. So I've got Reynard, two War Wagons, the Bombers, which maybe I should be mulliganing, and the Drummers, and that's it. So aside from the Drummers themselves, I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that the drummers can cards that the drummers can actually pull, and two of those cards I haven't necessarily been mulliganing anyway. So I need more. I need to do more blitz cards, or I need to, I don't know, change my deck strategy. But I don't know that I want to. I like the blitz cards. So, also Arbalists are one of the few cards I have the upgraded versions of. They're also supply cheap, which is nice. I suppose I could do something heinous and have more than 25 cards in my deck. But that would indeed be heinous. I am thinking, I said last time I would leave the Infiltrator in as a tech card, but I am thinking that maybe I will actually not, because it's just, it combos so poorly with the fire and with the general strategy of like killing things. So it's really, I think the Infiltrator seems more like a card to play when you're. I mean, it is a good, like I said, like anti like big boss card, tech card, but I suppose I can always put it into my deck specifically if I'm going up against something like that, which maybe I am about to, but I don't know that to be the case. So let's get some of these guys. 1, 2, 3. Now let's just recruit 5 of them. Okay. Now, putting 5 of them in would be challenging. I could. Oh. Okay, certainly I'll put in one of them. Yeah, Crushing Trap is also like a tech card that I could put in specifically when I know that I'm going to be facing something big. Because if it's, I mean, it does combine well with the broadsword. What were the other options for this? Longsword is boost somebody. Warhammer. What is going on in the art in this card? Like, this is a very thin shaft for for a Warhammer. I don't know. Like, is this the hammerhead right here that just behind? Like, it can't be this little doohickey. That's too small. Yeah, something about that is weird. Anyway, move a card in your deck to the top and strengthen it by 3, then trigger all allies. Yeah, so that the big advantages to these are mostly just the smaller cooldowns. Anyway, so what I was wondering is, if I'm not going to do things that combo well with the ability anyway, should I switch it out? And I think, nah. The Arbalists can help set up that stuff anyway, and it's still, I mean, I'm looking at they have like a relevant loyalty ability, which most of the other cards in my deck do not, but I think it's fine. So, yeah, these cards I mean, they can effectively deal 6 damage as long as the enemy has 3 cards, so they are pretty good. The Arbalest is, again, I actually have trouble getting up to the level of dealing 6 damage, but it is, it also has the loyalty ability, and combine it with like some of the other things. It also is a blitz card, and that's the real issue, is that I can use it to, effectively thin my deck. So I think I am going to, I don't know, for now I'm just going to take all of them out and then reconsider whether I want to do that or not. I think I am going to take out probably 1 bomber or 2. I can also take out a Wagenberg. Like maybe having 3 is overkill. I don't know. Oh right, Crushing Trap. No, I was gonna take that out. All right, so I'm 9 supply under right now. So what do I want to do with that? I mean, I guess I could always just do nothing, but it'd be cool to have the Pitfall Trap. I don't know what I would drop. I guess I could drop the Bomber for the Pitfall Trap. I'd still be under supply. I can craft it. Alright, let's do that. Pitfall Trap. I have no gold. Oh, well, I'm not sure how I feel about the War Wagon to Wagenberg ratio here, but I guess maybe I will remove one of those, add one of these. Now I'm 12 under supply, but I guess it's fine. Yeah. What do I do with all this supply? Not upgraded again is probably the answer. At least not as my first priority. Born of Fire. Though humankind has harnessed the power of fire, there remains a deep primal fear of it, and rightly so, for when this element spirals out of control, the consequences can prove catastrophic. I refer not to a wildfire, no, but something far, far worse. Place both elementals on the same row and make their power equal. Okay, so this looks very much like the big war golem thing that you encounter in Witcher 2. Oh. Yeah, Crushing Trap much? Although, it's bigger than that guy was, even though that guy was pretty big. This looks more similar. Oh, is this like a special deck thing? Yeah, it is. So, never mind. Crushing Trap irrelevant. Puzzle. Okay, so... Oh, back row's on fire.
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Oh, hello. Oh. Oh, this is way more complicated than I was giving it credit for being. Okay, so these guys are going to keep moving around. So this guy next turn is going to spawn fire here and then move to this row. And then this guy is going to, the next turn, absorb the fire, double his power, and move to this row. And then whenever they take damage, they swap rows. So I'm going to want to keep pushing them out to this row so that my guys don't take damage. Maybe, although maybe it doesn't matter if they take damage. Alright, what am I gonna summon? I'll bet it's another Arbalist. Nope, another drummer. Okay.
Left, right, left, right.
I guess killing that guy isn't really what I want to do. But... Huh. Like, I really need to be shooting this guy, but I don't want him to spawn. Maybe it doesn't matter. It probably doesn't matter.
I'm a wrong set.
The fire. Although that does mean that this guy isn't going to have any fire to absorb. I don't know if that's a problem. And I could hit this guy, then he just dies. I could also hit this guy for 1. He goes up to a 6.
Lyria!
After absorbing the fire. So then I need to hit this guy for 5 damage total, which I can do if I do 4, then decoy, then
One bolt's all I need.
hit him from the back. Alright. So he's gonna spawn fire here, then move here. Which means I don't have to worry about this guy absorbing anything. So yeah, I think I just call you. Oh. Oops. No, I think this is okay.
Give me a time.
Shoot this guy, he goes down to 1. And he'll absorb and go up to 2, and then this guy shoots this guy and... yeah. Oh, this guy's gonna be have power. Is that... oh. Something... oh, right. This way. I could have just killed them both.
Obelisk
Wouldn't have been that hard. Alright, I'm gonna guess it's that the rounding is gonna be in my favor. Wait. Oh, because it's not gonna... I don't even get to find out. Okay. Never mind. Try again.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Alright, so I really need to not pay attention to how much damage, or like, to the fire. Just don't worry about manipulating the, like, at least as it affects my moves. I guess I wasn't really, but... okay, so he goes down to... he goes up to 8 if he doesn't get hit. He goes down to 12, presumably, maybe 13. I could hit him for 1 to make sure it's 12. To get him down to 8, I'd have to do 9 damage, which obviously I can't do anyway. If I do 1 damage to this guy, he goes up to 6, and then this guy has himself again and goes down to 12, so maybe that's the way to go.
Left, right, Left,
Alright,
right.
so this guy will pull another Arbalist. Can I, like... Yeah. Yeah, I think...
Armor well, sir.
Oh, if I move him, he won't absorb the fire.
Lyria!
Hmm. Well, it's okay to hit this guy for one as well. Wait, if I hit him, then the fire gets spawned here. Ugh. If I hit him for 3, he goes down to 22, then he goes down to 11. And then I hit him for another, like, 3 or 5. Yeah, I think that works. Alright, so I want to hit this guy for 1. Now he'll go up to 6. So I can either try to do 5 damage to this guy, which I can do with a 2 and a 3. That's probably the way to go. Although he's gonna be in the wrong order in terms of his positioning. But
Arbalist at your command.
oh, yeah. No, this works. Now I hit him for 3. And there we go. Alright. Well, that was confusing. I assume there's lots of solutions to that. The particular puzzle. This card, Dazbog Runestone. Alright, let's pick up some loot first before we look at that. From Mladen Vorto, Court Mage, to His Excellency King Demavend. Your Majesty, our reconnaissance has confirmed eyewitness reports. Disturbances in elemental equilibrium near places of power have resulted in the sudden appearance of fire elementals. This may be the handiwork of our enemy, a part of their strategy. It will attempt to restrain the creatures before the situation gets out of control. I await further orders. It does seem like something some of the Nilfgaardian mages would do. Assuming they can, which they probably can. Alright, so what does this thing do? Damage unit by 1, use this ability 8 times. Interesting. Interesting. That is... It has the advantage of being very, very, very precise. And combines really well with the Rivian broadsword for what that's worth, which is probably quite a bit. I wonder if I can get another... whatchamacallit? Excuse me. Where's the thing that allows me to get more doodads in my... Oh. Maxed. Okay. Darn. It didn't look like I had any more to unlock, but just wanted to double check. So... Trinkets. Trinket and doodad are pretty much the same word anyway. So yeah, I mean, I could definitely see the argument for it ahead of, like, Elf and Onion Soup. Elf and Onion Soup is pretty cool. I like it, but this has a lot of, potential applications, both as something that allows me to really leverage the broadsword and also as something that, you know, potentially sets off like on damage abilities and things like that. So I think, I mean, I guess I could also remove the Marjoram. Marjoram is like good for just like pure stats, but it doesn't have really any utility beyond possibly clearing status effects, which didn't even seem to be completely cleared in fighting the Night Wraith, so I'm not really sure what to think about that. I don't know. Elf and onion soup is more fun. I think I'm going to take out the Marjoram. Okay. It's probably a mistake, but it probably also doesn't matter.
Look to the high road. The earth furrowed by wheels, hooves. The Black Clouds went at Rosberg with all their strength. An ominous sign.
For Nilfgaard, I'd say. The fortress boasts 2 new towers, a deeper moat, gate of wrought iron. It cannot be taken.
Yeah, you say that, but I don't know. Alright, got another... that wasn't what I wanted. Thing up here. Guess I already knew that. Can I... I guess I can't go down here anyway. Okay. Grab some loot. Looty, looty, loot, loot, loot. Translated from Nilfgaardian. Dwifrin. These charlatans are about to begin the amputation. They say I have a chance to pull through, but as with such things, nothing is for certain. Especially as I awoke this morning to discover gangrene had set in. Hence the reason I write to you now. If you're reading this, it means I did not survive. First and foremost, raise a glass in my honor. Then make for the trebuchets on the other side of camp. Between them, you'll find some trinkets from Rosberg. I had planned to return for them myself, but it seems the Great Sun's grace no longer shines upon me. May you emerge from this war in one piece. You get... Okay. So that suggests that they did take Rosberg, considering that he said trinkets from Rosberg. It should also mean that I have a map, but I don't appear to actually have a map. What? That's weird. Huh. Said something about between... Oh, it just means right there. Okay, sure. Maybe I couldn't have unlocked it without the key. New routes. Contrary to popular belief, Neckers are fairly intelligent creatures, at least intelligent enough to recognize the strategic importance of an abandoned Nilfgaardian camp. These beasts had found a new lair well protected by a palisade, only they gave no thought to closing the gate. Okay. Suppose they wouldn't. Alright. Oh, now I got my morale penalty, because this is not a puzzle battle. This is a shortened battle? I didn't notice. Bloodthirsty Owlghoul. Consume the top unit in your graveyard and spawn a base copy of it. I remember that. Alright. Blitz. 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 Reynard's blitz too, but you saw how bad it can be to draw Reynard when you're not expecting it. Do I want Gascon? I think I don't initially. He's like pure stats. I think I'd rather have him late. Pitfall Trap. That's cool. I probably don't need all of these. Once again, I'm probably like overspelled, but have to go first? Lame. Every turn on turn start, summon a Necker on this row from your deck. Well, once again, we have the choice of either let him draw those out or blow them all to smithereens after he's drawn them all out. I mean, it allows him to deck in if I let him draw them out, but I don't know how good, you know, the quality of his deck is in general. There's also the question of, you know, what do I want to put into his graveyard? Like, if I let him summon all the Neckers, then I don't have him continuing to summon more Neckers after he consumes them. So that's probably the real argument. Do I want him to play the Pitfall Trap now? I guess there's no rush to. It's to play a drummer.
Again and again and again.
Foglet. Every turn on turn end, boost self by 1, and if impenetrable fog is on the battlefield, when this unit's power surpasses 6, spawn a Foglet only once. Okay, well, there is no fog on the battlefield. I could put a Pitfall Trap up there to help address that particular concern. What is... It doesn't say anywhere on here what impenetrable fog actually does. It's either like kill the or damage the highest or the lowest or the random unit. I know that those are the 3 effects. I just don't remember which is which. All right. Drummer activation time.
Can't take it anymore.
That's exciting. Play another drummer. Yeah, I think so.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Get ready to blast some fools. Yeah, see, now his power is ready, but he has got nothing to do it on. Oh, okay, now we got that. Every turn on turn start, damage the highest unit on this row by 2. So the real issue is what happens when we have multiple. Nothing good, that's what. Spawn impenetrable fog on any row. It's interesting that they don't actually have. They had in the beta. They had ability, or not. Maybe not even in the beta. Maybe just in Witcher 3. They had abilities where they actually wanted to be in rows of fog, which made a lot of thematic sense. They no longer have that. All right. We can get his power all the way up to 7 and just wipe this row. I don't want this guy to spawn a Foglet, so I can also could also look at what I want to do about that, if anything. But let's use the drummer ability. Okay, so we can just blast that guy to smithereens.
Lyria!
And this will slow the rate at which the fog will kill my guys. Yeah, let's do that. And that. And I want to leave these guys here. I guess. Oh, I haven't played a card. Darn it. Alright. Do I want to decoy something? Could decoy the Wagenberg. That would make some sense. Yeah, let's do that. Decoy Wagenberg. And then next turn we'll pass. Or not. I can deal between the Lyrian Horn and my ability. I can deal. Oh, this guy will do a little bit of damage. We'll do it to the Foglet, which is so helpful. Let's go ahead and do this. And then let's go ahead and use the horn. We can see if there's an opportunity to have those guys blow themselves up. Alright, no, I'll just pass. Got a big enough lead if they want to. What does this say? Choose a bronze ally on the battlefield, earn him, and spawn 3 copies of it in your deck. I don't know what it shows. Alright. It wasn't as much card advantage as I'd liked, but... Huh. Gascon should have gone back up to an 8 when I moved the flag. I don't know why he didn't. Meanwhile, okay, we got our Slinger with Gascon, so that's solid. Mulligan, Arbalest. Oh. Excuse me, what? What? I only got to redraw 1 card for some reason? That's not how that normally works, right? What? I'm so confused. Okay, I need to play a card. Any card to win this round. It's got 7 cards in hand. I've got 9, so arguably I should play 2 cards. Because I'll burn 1, but does it really matter? I guess I'll just play this. I assume the crushing trap. Oh, never mind. It doesn't even matter. Oh yeah, I assume the fire will not persist. But yeah, I definitely won't. Alright. I guess I'll just burn a card, it doesn't matter. If I had something with resilience. Ugh. Burned my burn. Alright. Lead with the wagon. Actually, I should have played it in the back row because I can't move the flag. Oh no, that's not true. Reynard didn't allow me to move the flag. Alright, Mr. Drummer Man.
Left, right, left, right.
Has he really consumed everything in the graveyard? That's kind of nuts. Let's War Wagon.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a
I
wolf.
think I will not use the drummer yet, though. Okay, so we're gonna want to damage the Foglets. Shouldn't be. So I can. Well, I guess I could use my loyalty ability. And or the crushing, or pitfall trap rather. I could also use this thing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Or no, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Puts them all at 4. And then just hit one of the neckers. That's pretty solid. I could also use the slinger. Seems fine. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Of course, one of them will be coming back, but Wagenberg will get that guy. More neckers. All the neckers. Okay, I don't quite understand how this graveyard continues to stay empty. I killed 3 units last turn. Is there something that, like, when he spawns a base copy, does that, even if that is the case, the other cards came out of his deck. Not that I'm complaining, so I don't have to deal with that. Alright, so I can Arbalest this guy. Kill him. Seems okay.
One bullet's all I need.
And he'll take the heat off of the Wagenberg as well from the fog, which is nice. I guess I'll just maybe just leave the Necros alone. Alright, like, kill him after he passes. Although, he actually can pass after I do, but... Just gonna summon another one of these stupid things. Visibility... I guess the other thing is once I kill them... I guess I could... What am I doing with this thing? I also can't really make good use of the slinger right now with them like completely blocking the back row, but... Maybe that's like the last card that I play after I have her wipe all of these guys. Although I'd rather play Gascon after him, so maybe it's like the second to last card or so. Alright, let's just Pitfall Trap this row. Oh, it takes up like a slot. That's cool. I assume that means that you can't play as many cards there. Every 2 turns, consume the top unit, which you can't do if this guy's done it before you, so that's nice. Okay, so I want to... Let's see. Do I want to start popping the light infantry? If I'm going to move them, I won't have a choice, but I want to protect these guys from the fog damage, which means I need to play something with more power. So that could be Reynard. I don't have anything in hand with any orders. So actually what I could do is go like this, Boom. Boom. Another drummer. How much damage do I want to be doing here? Like, do I want to fire? Well, I guess now that I've already done this, there's no reason not to. I should have thought about that before I this. Anyway, obviously I'm firing at this row, so I guess it doesn't really matter. All right, Reynard.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Yeah, I don't think I want to pop these. So just do that. Wagenberg's up to 3, so I can actually use him to fire off at all of this crap at some point. Reynard will take the damage. This guy I'll save. Here comes the Foglet. Assume the highest unit from your graveyard and set your charge amount by its power. Ha! You get nothing. Get nothing! Oh. I just realized that I cannot play this Arbalest into this row. That's kind of obnoxious. Alright, so what are we doing here? Be nice to take out this guy so it doesn't get powered up. I think this is never going to get any better. So I think, let's see, the top unit in your graveyard. Spawn a base copy of it. This thing just consumes it. So what do I want to happen here? I don't want more Foglets spawning, so I want, if I'm going to use my ability, I want to kill these guys first and then kill the Neckers. So, yeah, I will do that.
Ah!
Oh, cool. Get out of here, Grave Hag. And then, boom. Achievement unlocked. Party's over. That was 10 enemies? How could that have been 10 enemies? I don't, or is that considered simultaneous even though it's 2 actions? I don't know. Well, the plan, I guess I'll just play Gascon. I mean, he's just gonna start taking damage, but like this guy is not gonna do a ton of
Nothing personal,
work
I assure you.
with only 1 enemy on the board, so. Okay. Let's.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
I guess. Sure. Useless 5 damage. Oh, it doesn't actually... Is it... damage the highest unit? It only damaged one of them. Interesting. Would not have guessed that. Okay. Drummer summons drummer.
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Drummer summons
Give
Arbalest.
me a time. Arbalest at your command.
Alright, I think I got this. Why would you do that? Alright. Victory is ours. Gascon Plus. Uh-huh. I assume that doesn't do anything to my Gascon here. So I guess plus things are a thing that exist in multiplayer Gwent? Be curious to see what the deal is with that. It sounds like a way for players who have, you know, played more or spent more money to just have straight up better decks, like even independent of like options from, you know, having more cards, but just like having a better version of a card. Which I don't know how I feel about. Well, I kind of do know how I feel about. Not good, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe everything's plus, I don't know.
What happened here?
You were wrong. That's what happened here. I'm gonna go with.
Sadly, it was Rayla who met with surprise. 100-yard gap gaped in the unbreachable walls of Rosberg. The fortress itself was aflame, spewing black smoke into the sky.
I don't... How? It can't be!
There was no time to consider her question, for Nilfgaardian scouts had spotted Meave's company. The Queen knew battle was inevitable, so she gave the signal to form a defensive line, then drew her blade.
Alright. Where is Demavend? Prevent the scouts from calling reinforcements. Shorten battle. At Rosberg, Meave realized Nilfgaard had not started this war simply to draw more favorable political boundaries, nor to shift the continent's balance of power, but to burn the north to the ground and build a new Nilfgaardian-dominated world atop the ashes. Thus the Lyrians were not fighting for honor nor spoils, but for survival. Okay. Alright, so what's the deal here? Reserves. Every turn on turn start, reduce timer by 1. Well, yes, that's... I mean, all the timers work that way. What? I guess not all the timers work that way, but most of them do. When timer expires, draw cards until your hand is full. Okay, nothing you can do about that, I guess. Spotter. After 4 turns, on turn start, summon reserve units. Deathwish. Increase their timer by 2. Increase whose timer by 2? Okay, whatever. So we want to deal damage, as usual. So that's good, that's good, that's less good, that's good. The drummers are actually kind of less good. Rayla's good, just because she can play any card I want. Alright, but let's... Well... Yeah, this is good. Let's mulligan... Do I want to mulligan the Arbalest and, like, rely on getting through drummers? 4 turns is... time enough, I think. Reynard on Wagenberg is pretty valuable. Or on Rayla. Or, well, you know, both. So I think I'll hold on to him. I could mulligan the bomber in order to, like, because it's not a blitz unit anyway, see if I can get some more drummers. Drummers can summon bombers. I would also like to get the slinger, probably. Okay. Probably should mulligan this. Okay, we don't need Gascon. Another drummer. Yeah. Well, we can decoy Reynard. That's value. Okay. Which is really just so we can use all of I'll use Black Raylo over and over again, more than like the Wagenburg. Well, and the drummers. Actually, that'll make the Wagenburg better anyway. Okay, yeah.
Your Grace, Nilfgaardian fighters remain in the city.
You don't say. All right. Oh, we can also just hammer these guys right off the bat. Probably should do that. Yeah. Start that cooldown. Boom.
Of course.
Every turns on 4 turns on turn start, draw a card if you are losing. Okay. That's something. So I want to be losing until I win somehow. I don't really know how that works. But okay, so we've got a couple turns until these guys are a threat. So I think we start drummering.
Left, right, left, right.
For a couple turns.
Scheiß! In train!
Bloody Horsens. They'll pay for this.
Again and again and again.
Alright, no reason to pop the drummers, I don't think.
Off to the front yet again.
Okay, so he's oh no, he's 2 turns away. Okay, so we want to hit these spotters, which we can do with the Lyrian horn. Will be sufficient. So maybe I still don't use my drummers. Like if I can just run him out of cards.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go here. Oh. Wait. Oops. Crap. I'm an idiot. Alright, that was a mistake. Oh, he's gonna draw them a million cards anyway. Crap. That was really silly. Really silly. Alright, I guess it's fine. I'll just do this. This guy will summon... Oh, it's probably one of these things. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I probably want to restart this.
Quiet, or the Commissar will hear.
Was it the Arbalest that he summoned? Yeah, I think so. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna restart. That was just so dumb. Aha! He says. Yeah, not paying attention. Okay. So... Mulligan War Wagon, Mulligan Gascon, Mulligan Soup, Mulligan Arbalest, Mulligan Arbalest, Mulligan Arbalest.
Nilfgaardian fighters remain in the city.
Okay. 2 Wagenburgs.
That was not in the spell books.
I guess there's no reason not to put them both down. I guess the other thing I should do is actually fire this now, so that I can charge up the armor and then combine it with Reynard for, you know. Better shot.
Quiet, or the commissar will hear.
Bloody horsens. They'll pay for this.
Okay. Let's get a drummer down, or do I want to fire? Oh no, I don't have any.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and pop this. Just get that guy good and dead.
Scheiß!
Alright, so now I need to stay behind until this expires, and then he'll run out of cards before the reserves get called. Shouldn't be too hard.
Left, right, left, right.
And I'll have to pass.
Off to the front yet again.
Another drummer.
Again and again and again.
Quiet, or the commissar will hear.
I refuse to believe it. The king could not have died here.
Don't worry. So, I don't know if he has more of these guys, but if he does, I might as well just save my broadsword for that. So I'll act on the assumption that that is the case. Alright, so he's already ticked his timer, so I don't need to worry about that. So I might as well play probably Rayla. Yeah, I think Rayla. What's Rayla gonna summon? Fire? Summoning fire seems like he'll just make the broadsword worse, so let's play her back here to make room for Arbalest. Oh, she doesn't even have to use it yet. Okay. That's right, because it's an order, not a deploy.
Scheiß! In tray!
Right. Okay. Consider using the runestone, except it's actually like I have like an off by 1 error here. I hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I optimize my broadsword. And I'm betting that there's another one of these guys coming down next turn. So decoying Reynard is like totally overkill, but I think I'll at least give myself the option. So, Rayla, what are you doing? Pitfall Trap would be good, but I guess I could play the Elf and Onion Soup. That's kind of fun. Another drummer. Huh. This is cool. Okay, so go ahead and do that. I mean, granted, maybe I don't get that 4 damage in, but I don't think it'll matter. Oh, it just occurred to me that if I start pulling arbalists, that I'm gonna... Alright, so maybe just use the horn now. Yeah, I would have ended up doing all kinds of different amounts of damage to these guys. Oh. It doesn't matter. He just points at me. Ha! Okay. Arbalist at your command. And now I pull one more and deal 4 damage with it. Bang.
Give me a target.
Flump.
Arbalist at your command.
Oh, right. Nard, go!
We must trust each other.
This isn't overkill at all.
Can't take it anymore.
Armor won't serve.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Sure.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
I think I got him.
Watch for them avenged banners! If he's here, we must find him!
The Lyrians met one note of luck in this song of woe. Rosberg had fallen, yes, but the Nilfgaardians, not expecting reinforcements from the south, had stationed only a small detachment to hold it. Meve led her men to victory and retook the fortress. Or rather, what was left of it. What they did not demolish during their assault, the Nilfgaardians burnt once inside the city. Countless charred corpses of both defenders and peasants seeking shelter from the invaders lay among the blackened ruins. Some had tried to shield their children from the fire with their own bodies. To no avail.
Gods be damned!
The Queen cried, pounding her fist against the wall. Meve was about to give the order to move on when she caught a stifled whimper coming from a pile of rubble. Her soldiers ran to the rescue, their bare hands digging through the fiery bricks.
Here! He's alive!
The man they pulled from the ruins had suffered horrible burns. His face was a stew of seared flesh and pus-filled boils, and he reeked of burnt meat. Seeing Black Rayla, the poor soul staggered to his feet and lifted a shaking hand in salute.
Engineer, Lieutenant Xavier Lemons, reporting for duty.
Yeah, about that.
Medic! Send for a medic!
Lemons! What the devil's happened?
I know not. The East Tower. I led the defense. Heating oil to tan Nilfgaardian hides. The catapult struck. The cauldron tipped. Burst into flames. The rest, I cannot say.
The fortress fell.
Fell? Damned Scoia'tael.
Ah,
What was that?
I'm sure this won't enhance Rayla's racism at all.
Our preparations were perfect. A month, 2 we could have lasted, but traitors were among us. Elves, dwarves. Planted charges on the buttresses, and explosion shook the tower, a hole gaped in the wall. Our men threw themselves in, filling the breach.
Vermin, filthy, rotten vermin.
I know you suffer, soldier, but Queen Meve wishes to meet with your sovereign, Demavend. We must know what's become of him.
He's not gonna know.
Luckily. He oversaw the preparations, then returned to Aldersburg. 3 days past.
Aldersburg. Okay. Somebody who's from... Some... Maybe sorcerer... Or somebody who's... from Aldersburg.
Then let us do the same. Reynard, prepare our departure.
Oh wait, maybe it's the villain in Witcher 1 who's from Aldersburg. Jacques de Aldersburg or something like that.
Hold your grace. Did anyone survive? Anyone at all?
You did! Does it matter what I say here? It's like telling me they...
No. There were no other survivors.
How could they? An entire detachment? An entire city? The animals.
Soldier, my medics will tend to you as best they can. Then we can escort you home if...
This is my home, your grace. Rosberg. I beg you, let me join your company. Let me exact revenge.
What?
I respect your fighting spirit, good man. But in your state...
Your grace, I can hold neither shield nor sword, but I can still fight in my own way. I'm an engineer. I build siege towers, ballistae, bridges, whatever you wish. I pray, grant me a chance.
Such pain, such ferocity resounded in Xavier's rasping, distorted voice that Meve could not refuse his plea. Once the medics had bandaged his wounds, Meve's men set out towards Aldersburg, following Demavend and the Nilfgaardians. At one point in their journey, Black Rayla rode up next to Meve. The warrior's lips were a thin line, bitten to blood.
Yeah. Wow, that doesn't look pleasant.
Milady, the road to Aldersburg leads through Moulderwood, where Eldane's Scoia'tael prowl. Same filth who killed my men, and delivered Rosberg to the Black Butchers.
Rayla breathed deeply to steady her furious, shaking voice.
Please, milady, I ask you upon the holies, let us find them and destroy them.
Meve gave a slight nod. It seemed the road to Aldersburg would prove long and full of challenges.
Well, I guess I don't even have the choice of being like, nah, maybe that's not the most important thing for us to do. Okay.
A pity Willem is not with us. Were he to see what lies before our eyes, caught a whiff of the burnt bodies, perhaps he would see with whom he now consorts. Whom he allowed in our home with nary a fight.
If it be your majesty's wish, I shall send a rider to the prince with her.
I wish nothing of the sort. I will not correspond with the enemy.
Oh. Nice. Alright, so this is obviously about the end of the episode. I will probably save considerations of upgrades and such from these little... from the resources that I've gained until next episode, but... Where am I going here? Oh. Okay, could I have gone through there before and I just didn't notice it? I can't imagine they would have let me go through there, but maybe there's like an event that would have blocked me or some such. Oh, wait. No, I see. I came through here and then I had to... Ah, yeah, okay. That makes sense. Alright. So I will at least check this out. Reports. Eldane's Commando. Fresh reports indicate elf named Eldane commands powerful force in Moulderwood. Numbers equal or exceed your majesty's company. Extreme caution advised. Eldane's background: assimilated merchant operating in Gullet area, radicalized after family killed in 1246 pogrom. Pogrom? Eyewitnesses state Eldane cannot be trusted. He honors no pact and never keeps his word. All right. Oh, well, I am going to do this. I am going to at least claim my new card. See what the deal is with Xavier Lemons. Man. Yeah, that guy's face just... Ugh. Alright, Zeal. Order. Choose a card with order and give it 1 charge. Charge 2. Okay. So he's like a somewhat worse and also somewhat better Reynard. And also lower power than Reynard. So is he considered a gold card? Yes. Okay. I had exactly room for him. Alright, well, for now, I'll just leave it like that. I'll reconsider what I want to do next time in terms of that. The other thing I guess I will do before I head out is see what's going on in the mess tent. Ah.
Yes?
This Eldane. Could you tell me about him?
He should hang.
Okay.
I'd hope to hear advice that will be useful to us in battle.
First of all, you can't rightly trust the bastard. He doesn't respect our laws, doesn't share our morals. The king once dispatched an envoy to Eldane, despite my advice to the contrary. Found the envoy the next day, eyes gouged out, shaft of his white flag jammed down his throat.
So, diplomacy is clearly not the wisest course. But what of battle? What tactics does he employ?
Like all elves, he's a worm. Avoids open confrontation, sets ambushes, attacks from the shadows, from midst the trees.
Like you wouldn't do the same thing if it suited your purposes.
It would be best to burn this whole forest to the ground, deprive him and his folk of cover, any place to hide.
Well, the whole countryside's on fire. How do you feel about that? If you can't tell, I am not particularly fond of her or her viewpoint.
Sounds rather drastic. Like tossing the babe out with the bath.
Yeah?
Believe me, they'd not hesitate to do the same to us. Not for a moment.
That much is probably true, but they have some more cause for it.
Rayla, how are you holding up?
Not certain I understand what you mean.
All Edirn is aflame. Nilfgaard's banners fly over its cities. Don't tell me you're not troubled.
Of course I'm troubled. I stationed at Rosberg for 5 years. Knew all on the crew there by name. But that's war. That's its nature. No sense bemoaning it.
I see. Just know if ever you wish to talk.
I won't, but I do appreciate your concern, ma'am.
I'm surprised she even gives her that much. So she just loses her crap about the elves, but then with the Nilfgaardians, it's like, yeah, it's war. Although she does kind of lose her crap in other scenes, but I don't know why here she's just like, it's fine, it's war, it's all good. Like, is it?
I must go.
Your Majesty, I've been meaning to thank you for allowing me to join your ranks.
Certainly, Xavier. I welcome
Xavier,
all foes of Nilfgaard to march beneath my banner.
I'm pretty sure the narrator pronounced it Xavier. Xavier.
But what did the field surgeon say? Have you not resumed work too soon?